Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are at game number 3 between Empire Violent and SKMC. We are on the map Metropolis, spawning in the 12 o'clock spawn location. We have got MC, our blue Protoss player, and down over here in the 6 o'clock, the red Zerg player, Empire Violet. This is game number 3 in the series. MC so far winning the first 2 games. You know, last game, I thought Violet did a decent job. He was able to force the cancel of MC's third. He was able to harass the third a few times as well. But MC, just with a very strong push, moving out with the level 3 upgrades, Storm with the High Templar, of course, and then feedbacks, Archons. I mean, he just was able to mop up Violet in that last engagement. Unfortunately, I think that Violet spread his forces a little too thin and threw a bit too much at his continuous harass of MC's third. I remember he kept sending volley after volley. There were at least a few waves of Spielings and Roaches, and sure, with that, he was able to do some damage, but at the same time, every time, he lost a bulk of his forces that he threw at MC's third. Because MC had units there and cannons and was able to do a fair amount of damage. And then by the time MC pushed, Violet just literally did not have strong enough forces. Another huge problem too is that last push from MC, the Storms, killed off, I don't know, I want to say almost 50 Zerglings in the matter of a few seconds. I mean, they were very, very, very ineffective in that last battle. And that was certainly quite unfortunate as well for Violet. So there you go. That was a little recap of game number 2. Here we are at the 3rd game in the series. MC immediately scouts down. First, he actually checked the 9 o'clock and then moved down to the 6 and was able to get there early enough to delay Violet's natural expansion. Violet will attempt to move on down there. Do a bit of harass, but the pylon gets dropped immediately. And MC says, "Ha! Ah! Good luck taking your natural expansion now, buddy." So he's just going to leave that, and he has let it finish in the past 2 games. We'll see if he decides to do the same thing here this time. Is he going to do it? Yes, he does. Lets the pylon finish, forces the initial lings, and actually, oh wow, Violet coming out with 6 lings as opposed to the typical 2 to 4. I think he'll just be using 4 to kill the pylon, and then the other 2 to chase that probe around. He's got to be super annoyed. This is the 3rd game in a row where he's had to deal with MC dropping a pylon at his natural and delaying that expansion. It's so frustrating to deal with as a Zerg player. But here we go. Lings, 2 of the, look at that. Okay, just the 1. I thought I was going to be right. Oh, I was close enough. So 1 of the Lings, 1 of the initial 6 chasing down that probe. The other 5 taking out the pylon, and then they move to the center of the map. Now Violet is finally able to drop that expansion. No gas yet for him. Let's see if he decides yet again to go for a quick third. I think he is. I do believe, my friends, I do believe that he is in fact going for a quick third right now. It's going to be right down here. Yes, it is. So he's going to be going again for that quick third, delaying the gas. Getting a lot of econ going early game, droning up a ton. Now, it's pretty vital here that Violet actually stops any probe scouts from moving out. There are no more on the map right now. Take a look at MC's vision. He's got no vision elsewhere. So as long as he stops any of them from pushing... Oh, actually able to start working down. He can hit with 2 lings here. Just send 2, please. Don't... Why do you keep doing... Why did you do that? That was stupid. I don't know why Violet sacked that one. If he wanted to get extra scouting, he should have just sent a healthy one, because you can take 1 shot, but you can't take 2. Not from that cannon. Look at that, 2 kills already. Thing's stationary, and it already has 2 kills. That's unbelievable. All right, transferring down some drones over to the natural expansion that has just popped. About 3/4 of the way finished over here for the 3rd. We do have level 1 weapons upgrades coming out over here for MC. Also, of course, starting the Warp Gate Research. Stalker coming on through. He actually has no offensive units yet, just been workers so far this game for MC. So finally with that Stalker, expect him to move out, do a bit of scouting and everything like that. And again, as we can see, Violet was forced to actually pull back because he knows that Stalker's coming. There's really not a lot he can do, and that's going to allow that probe to make its way across the map. And I believe he will be scouting out that 3rd. I don't think Violet's going to be able to stop him at all. Not even close. So the probe moves on up. MC will be scouting out the 3rd. That is directly where he is going right now. And absolutely nothing that Violet can do to stop that. Stalker actually pulls forward, tries to do some damage to the Overlord, and yeah, it's a goner. He's going to move back in and scout out the 3 gateways here. So we will have a total of 4 gateways early on. And a level 1 weapon upgrade. Maybe seeing a small little push here. Pro moves up, drops the pylon. Some aggression coming here from MC. He's deciding, I want to push early, and Blink Stalkers will in fact be what we will be seeing here as the Twilight Council comes up. So we'll be starting off with 4 warp gates. Get that Blink research going. Start to push with those Blink Stalkers. Moving on up. Oh, yes, he checks it. Yes, he does. He spots the Twilight Council. So now he knows what to expect. There's really no question. I mean, Charge Zealots, I guess possible, but not very likely. Blink Stalkers is a much more probable situation that you're going to see at this point in the game. Because early game Blink Stalker pressure can be very, very effective. Very effective indeed. Zealot moving across the map already with 2 kills. Threatening to kill the rest of these Lings here. Fresh Zealot moves up, gets that last shot there on that Ling, and gets that one too. Why did he not keep pulling? Why did he throw that away? I don't get it. There's just some random Ling tossings here. That sounds weird, but Violet just randomly kind of throwing away some of his units. I don't really understand why. Level 2 weapon upgrade coming out, as well as that Blink research, so we'll be Blink Stalkers, or we'll be seeing Zealots pulling forward. They're going to be able to do a lot of damage. They're going to drop that Queen in a second. Adios, forcing all the workers off the line. He's going to be trying to pull back with this. Let's see if he tries to do any damage, help those Lings out at all. Yes, he's going to. Drones and Lings engaging here. MC at the same time starting to work down that hatch with those 2 Zealots. We got the drones fully surrounding the Stalker. He drops that. More Zealots coming in, more and more Zealots coming through. Finally going to start to see some Roaches, but already Violet's in danger of losing that 3rd. Zealots trying to force back these drones and stop any reinforcements from coming down. We get these few Roaches actually finally able to force them back. Gets us around on those Zealots. Kill off a few of them, but there are just so many Zealots here. So many. Level 2 weapon upgrade about halfway done. We've got 3 more gateways coming through. MC is really committed here to this. Now these Zealots have finally been forced back. We have no more aggression coming over here for MC, but again, he does have that Blink Stalker research, and he's sticking with these gateways. He's not working his way up to Robo at all. We'll be sitting on a total of 8 gateways. This might be a repeat of game number 1, although so far Violet doing an okay job as he's forced back the bulk of the early game forces, particularly the resources lost, although Violet is behind, and actually he's also lost 4 workers as well, so things to keep in mind. For now, MC is at bay, back in his natural expansion. He's starting to work up those Blink Stalker numbers. Now again, Violet, he saw the Twilight Council. We expect him to expect those Blink Stalkers. Or he might be thinking Charge Zealots though, who knows, maybe, because he saw that heavy amount of Zealots early on, but as we can see, MC has made that full switch into Blink Stalker heavy. Right now sitting with 17. Get an Overseer coming down, trying to take out this pylon. Here comes some Stalkers, gonna be blinking up on the high ground vision from the pylon, allowing him to do so. Beautiful play there. Blinking forward, taking out a few of those Roaches, and here comes in mass. We got 18 Lings now, and 3 Roaches coming through. Blink Stalkers popping off some Overlords, getting a few Roach kills there as well, and he's actually just, for now, going to be bypassing that 3rd and moving straight to the natural. Drones coming down to try to engage as well. We got a few more Blink Stalkers moving down from that angle, a couple more reinforcements moving down over here. Nice positioning for these Stalkers, really preventing the surround, putting himself within these choke points and stopping the Speedlings from able to get fully around him, and it's just working through Violet. Violet calls the GG, loses the series without winning a single game. Congratulations to MC. MC takes the series 3 games to 0 against Violet. This game moving out with level 2 weapons upgrade and Blink Stalkers 8-gate push off of 2 base after Forge Fast expanding. Really unfortunately for Violet, he just once more was not able to deal with the force of MC. MC is such a strong player, showing it here. And yeah, really unbelievable play. Alright guys, that's going to do it here in this series between MC and Violet. Hopefully you did enjoy the best of 5 and MC winning 3 games in a row. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, if you like the content, please subscribe, keep watching, and keep owning.